Okay, here I am. Had trouble with my clutch. Thought I might have forgotten this little ball bearing. I've got a long rod from Mike's XS, and I wasn't getting any clutch action. So I went ahead and put the long rod in. I've got some super neobendium whatever magnets, super strong. And I didn't use this rod. It isn't quite real magnetic. So I've got this piece of mild steel rod right here, and the magnets still couldn't come out. So I got online and someone suggested pumping air into the oil reservoir and pinching off the breather. Well, why do it that way when you can just cram the end of your airline into the breather, keep the oil cap on, and blow that way. And I put my neobendium magnets underneath where the ball bearing should come out, just to catch it so it doesn't roll all over the place. Still nothing. And I've got this piece of hard straw. It might be 3/16 inch in diameter, about the same diameter as the long push rod. I split the end a little bit in a cross shape and crammed it in there, hoping that it would go around the ball, capture it, and pull it out. That didn't work because the hole inside is all the same diameter, just big enough for this push rod. So I thought about one last thing. Take that straw, split it, and then stick it on the end of the push rod just enough to where it gets past the oil seal but not yet into the bushing, and then put a magnet on it, and that did the trick. The ball dropped in like so, and I pulled the whole thing out past the oil seal. So last resort was going to pull the clutch cover off and all 6 clutch bolts and all that other junk and go from there, and I definitely didn't want to do that. So now I've got to determine if I have another ball bearing inside that pushes up against that short little clutch T push rod, because I'm not sure why I'm not getting any clutch action. I had the little adjustment on the cover threaded in real nice, and still didn't work. So back to the drawing board, but that's how I got the ball bearing out without damaging the seal. Just a little, you could probably use just about any straw, just split it, and just something firm enough to get that seal opened up a little bit more to get that ball bearing out. All right, thanks for watching.